I found my own death note, and it's dated tomorrow, June the 28th, 11:57 p.m. 3 minutes to midnight when I found the notebook. It wasn't there before, I swear it wasn't. I'd just returned from the kitchen, water bottle in hand, ready to pass out on the couch. But there it was now, lying in the exact center of my coffee table, black, leather-bound, unmarked, cold to the touch like something that had never been warm. I picked it up without thinking. The moment my fingers closed around it, I felt something crawl under my skin, a sensation like someone else was in the room, watching, smiling. The first page was blank, but the second page, that's where it started. Greater than, Death Note. This notebook belongs to you. The name written within shall die in 24 hours, unless it is your own. If your name is written, you have until the specified date to change your fate. No one else can see this book but you. I stared at it, frozen. Was this a joke? Some kind of creepy viral marketing? I turned the page, heart thudding louder. The third page held a single line, written in fine black ink. Greater than, Elias Ward, June the 29th, 11:59 p.m. My name, my death. Tomorrow night, June the 29th, 12:03 a.m. I tore the page out and burned it in the kitchen sink. I didn't believe in curses, gods, or grim reapers, but I wasn't stupid, either. The flames licked the page, curling the edges, turning my name to ash. Done, gone. I waited. Nothing happened. No whispers, no sudden gust of wind, just the hum of my fridge, and the uneven beat of my own pulse. I told myself it was nothing, just a prank. I went to bed, but sleep wouldn't come, because the notebook was back on the table. 9:12 a.m. I didn't go to work, didn't answer calls. I just stared at the book. This time, it was open to a new page. Same handwriting, same ink. Elias Ward, June the 29th, 11:59 p.m. Again, even after I burned it. It knew. 11 a.m. I called my ex, Nadine. She's into strange stuff, crystals, trit, energies. I never believed it, but right now I was desperate. She came over with incense and suspicion. You're pale, she said. You look like you haven't slept. I didn't. I showed her the notebook. She frowned. What notebook? I held it up. Elias, there's nothing in your hands. My blood froze. You don't see it. She shook her head. Are you okay? Are you having an episode or something? I wanted to scream, to force her to see, but the rules said only I could. I was alone. 3:47 p.m. I tried to leave. I packed a bag and started driving. South, anywhere. My hands trembled on the wheel. Every mile I drove away from the apartment, the notebook appeared on the passenger seat. I threw it out the window. It returned. I stopped at a gas station bathroom, locked the door, splashed water on my face, looked up. It was in the mirror's reflection, sitting on the counter behind me. I turned. Nothing there. Only in the mirror. 5 p.m. I tried writing other names. At first, nothing happened. Then the news alert came in. Breaking. Local woman found dead in Riverbend Apartments. Cause unknown. Authorities baffled. It was the name I'd written. It worked. The power was real. But the notebook was not a gift. It was a warning. 7:30 p.m. I searched online. Nothing came up. No mention of this version of the Death Note. No change your fate clause. No one who survived. Was I the first? The only one? There had to be a loophole. If writing a name causes death, then maybe writing something else prevents it. I tried writing, Elias Ward will live. Nothing changed. Elias Ward survives beyond June the 29th. Still nothing. The ink faded before my eyes like the notebook was laughing. 10:12 p.m. Panic turned to something colder. Resignation. But I wasn't going down without a fight. I wrote a letter, a confession, in case someone ever found this thing after I was gone. I sealed it in an envelope and left it under the floorboard beneath the couch. Then I sat and waited. 11:50 p.m. The air changed. A pressure in the room. The lights flickered. The shadows grew longer. My phone turned off on its own. The clock ticked. 11:58 p.m. 1 minute. I stood, faced the mirror. If I die, I whispered, you go with me. A joke, a threat, a prayer. The notebook appeared in my hand, pages flipping on their own, wind howling inside the room. 11:59, 30 p.m. The book opened to the first page again. A new line appeared. Greater than, you've learned enough, Elias. I stepped back. Greater than, this was your trial. What? The text continued, forming on its own. Greater than, you were given the power to take lives. You resisted. You sought escape, not control. Greater than, few do. The clock hit 11:59, and then midnight. June the 30th, 12 a.m. Silence. I was alive, breathing. The notebook closed gently in my hands. The cover shimmered, and new words appeared. Greater than, keeper, Elias Ward. My role had changed. I wasn't the victim anymore. I was the new keeper, and the next name to appear wasn't mine. Now, every day, the notebook wakes up before I do. A new name, a new date, the same countdown. I don't know who gave it to me, or why I was chosen, but I know this. Whoever holds this notebook isn't just facing death. They're being watched, judged, prepared, and when the time comes, they'll find their own name inside, just like I did. And maybe they'll survive too, or maybe they won't. Either way, the book always returns, and I'll be here, turning the pages, waiting.